Lucky for me, I enjoy such antics. Welcome to my territory. You will not be leaving. See, that's the thing. You know, can't we just get to battle? Do you have to, like, just get on the screen, talk about your crap, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Halcyon 6. I believe that we have got some serious alien butt kicking to do in this particular episode. So we're heading down to try and take care of a Mark 1, Mark 3, and a Shiv Mark 1 pirate officer. I think we can handle this trip. So let's, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's find out where our team is. Stationed at Fornax. Oh, yes, of course. We're not injured at all. Everybody's looking great. I think all we had to do in the last episode was do some diplomacy. Because Willa, head of this pirate clan here, has requested a partnership with us. She wants to be Admirax. And she's going to take care of the Shriekers herself. But honestly, she admits that Kut here, of the Corpsers, is perhaps a bit too overpowered for her. A little bit more than she can chew. So that's when we, the cavalry, come on in and take care of matters, as it were. So to help us take care of matters, we have an affinity bonus. Caleb Herman, proudly piloting the Pew Pew. 50 days in command, look at that. How awesome is he? Is now getting deflector. He's been working on the ship and has improved the deflectors on the ship, and he now has a higher resistance to the vulnerable trait, I guess you'd say. While flying, we encountered a glorious and wise space whale. It granted us 60 dark matter and gave us dizzying visions of the future. This happened before, so space whales just sort of wander around, and I'm okay with that. I love a good space whale. Invest in tentacle insurance. So many things come to mind, and I'm just gonna let them fly on by. Hey, who are you? A yabbling fleet in the sector. They're requesting an audience. The captain gives a curt nod. On screen. I love these guys. Whoa, dude, nice station. The Federation bigwigs never let us get close to it before. I wonder why. You're little sneak thieves. But I suppose we'll be spending a lot of time here now that your mouth moves a lot. You are our primary contact with the Federation. That depends. While following what looks to be a devastating apocalyptic event within Federation environs, which surely you've noticed, maybe, depending. You are, according to our research, now the ranking Federation officer. Jessa keeps having learned from her, I guess I'd say cadet, poker face. She puts on her own poker face and refuses to give any quarter to this yabbling. Yep, I like that. Congratulations! I'm sure you've done something to earn it. Absolutely nothing, basically. Now I'm sure you've got some important federationing to do. But I thought we'd come say hi. So you're saying no one in Federation Command made it out? There was a very large accident at the beginning of the episode, the Let's Play. And I think that's what this yabbling is referring to. No. I'm afraid it doesn't look like it. Those cruel things really came on quick, didn't they? Yeah, I do not like the cruel. If we find any refugees, we'll let you know, though. We'll give you a great deal on them, too. You're not going to sell us refugees. You're you slavers. Anything for our Federation friends. I know we've had our differences. I just want to pew-pew you in the butt. But now that your galactic presence has been reduced, I think we can start having a more even-handed relationship. Can I just teleport onto your ship so I can just haul off and smack you one? Speaking of, let's get down to business. Great job finding and securing the precursor alien station in the middle of this gas cloud. Yeah. He's referring to Halcyon, what we are currently on. Halcyon 6. Our records suggest we did many sweeps in this area, at least 100 yabs before you did. What's a yab? And we didn't find anything like this. That's because you're incompetent. This game, I swear it brings out the smack talk in me. Still, intergalactic regulations say finders, keepers, more or less. So it's ours, go away. But let's stop tiptoeing around this. How much do you want for the station? Beg pardon? Come on, name your price. Dark matter, materials, rare space fauna. Do you have rare space fauna? Don't lie. Do you? The Starbase is definitely not for sale. Absolutely not. And all of these people, all of the crew members go cheer and they go, yeah, Captain Jessa is right. We're not selling our home. Well, I don't think you're making a prudent choice here. Ancient superstructures never hold their value, like you ought to know. You're looking at a perfect time to sell, my friend. So you can make condos out of this? I think not. What do you even want for it? Yablings live in swamps, don't they? Oh, we don't want to keep it. We'd most definitely try and flip it. Flip it to the Corzan. They're stupid. Okay, we're done here. Well, we tried. Bugger off. I hope this whole resisting this oncoming extension event works out for you. Stupid yablings. Okay, so the crew is on their way. We're pulling in close to the Zlar pirate. He's hailing us. There's a quick consultation, and then Jessa says, yeah, maybe he wants to parley. Haha! Savax Terran... Let's try reading. Savax Terran pets. Know this. Whatever that obvious double agent has told you, Savak hates all organic life. We don't have anything to do with Savak. I don't know what you're blapping about. Mark my words, he will run you through an excruder. Ooh, that sounds painful and smelly. So that you're easily digestible to his fetid robot stomach. Anybody for pizza? No, thanks. If you're lucky enough to survive, Coot the Magnificent, that is. You have an ego as big as your stupid horns. Coot is the last remaining Zlar Koloro. I can't do the space talk. Technobabble. In the galaxy, who famously gave the NTF a scare in the late 30th century. Okay. With the Zlar having gone through at least 2 genetic cycles since then, his DNA is likely the last of its kind in the galaxy. Okay. So basically you're telling us that we're about to lay down some extinction here? I mean, literal extinction? Okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, okay. Okay, so finally we have Pokerface is finally in battle and gets to go first, and I think that's wonderful. And I'm still wondering if there's a way that you can... No. That will come in another build, I hope. So, Bullseye. Dimensional Flashbang. Disabling Strike. Inflicts. Exploits. Inflicts. Exploits. Inflicts. Let's definitely go with Dimensional Flashbang on We'll work on the Mark III. Oh, I love dimensional flashbang. It's so cool. Did you resist? Okay, good. All right, and so let's see if we have anything to exploit that with. Inflicts vulnerable. All right. And that's a healing one. Okay, let's start out with a supercharged polarity is awesome. So we'll start with that. That's the taunting one. And I played this game just yesterday, but I have to sort of remind myself, as it were. Inflicts ship disable. Definitely gonna try and disable you. Yes, perfect. And Caleb evaded. Good for you, Caleb. Now let's hit weapons disruption if we can. Perfect. What does that actually do? Does reduced damage. Wonderful. Okay. So, hull breach on you. You are in a whole lot of pain. And on you. Flak barrage. Incarceration beam, which I don't like. Oh, Caleb doesn't feel so good. And now his ship is disabled. But he orders his crew to get on fixing it immediately. And he goes, get on fixing it immediately. And everybody jumps. This I'm gonna do because it exploits, whoa, cool. Way to go, Poker Face. I didn't even recognize that was a group. Look at that, you just did some serious damage. I like that. Hull breach on you. Do some long-term damage. Oh, I don't like that. I'm hit! All 3 team members are hit. Triple shot all enemies. Exploit sensors offline. I'll have to. That's a great one that I'm going to be using again. Bullseye. I need to exploits vulnerable. Yeah. Okay. I need to use that after I use Caleb's vulnerability one. Okay, got it. Hull breach on you again. And that should take you down, actually. Come on. That should take you down, I said. Go down. So, inflicts vulnerable is what I'm talking about here. So let's inflict that on... oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a waste. Because, as you can see, he's about to blow up anyway. Weapons disabled. Resisted. Oh, shoot. Let's go for a broadside salvo on this guy. Might do enough to take him out in one hit. Maybe. Yeah, that's it. Great work. I just need to work these two together to inflict vulnerable and then exploit it. Ah, Willa is getting in contact with us because I'm sure she's very happy about our victory. I've transmitted the coordinates to the Admirax asteroid field hangout. My freighters with your materials and dark matter payment have arrived. The way should be clear for you now. Good luck. You're totally our tool. I'm just telling you that. Yay! Caleb's been promoted again! Awesome. So this is all for ground combat, which we haven't really had any since working through on the ship, but we will have more, I'm sure. I'm going to give you Ghost Pepper Bomb. And we have defleeted the... defleeted. Yeah, that's what we did. The Scooter Pooter has a new crewman. Okay, so this is Zeb Zealots. Yeah, I think we could take these guys on. Admirax Zeb. Yeah, definitely want to take care of them. So let's head out for this. They'll give us a fight, but I think we can do it. She says, hopefully. We will repair. A hypercast is being sent. It's coming from the coordinates of the pirate base. Always, always, always they want to talk it out or whatever. Talk smack before the whole killing thing begins. Yeah, you. You know what? You should see a dentist about that. Federation fleet. Know that you are in course to enter the territory of Zeb Zealots. Yeah, that's where we're headed. You will not survive this trip. You are outmatched. This is yet another case of Cavalier Federation commanders tossing away their crew. I've done no such thing. I've lost one person under my command, which is way better than the guys before me. Lucky for me, I enjoy such antics. Welcome to my territory. You will not be leaving. See, that's the thing, you know? Can't we just get to battle? Do you have to, like, just get on the screen, talk about your crap, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What was I going? An unencrypted signal emanating from inside the pirate. Do you want to hear the broadcast? Oh, heck yeah. And what was the primary point to that faction-wide hypercast? Don't let the Federation gain the coordinates to this base. Now call me old-fashioned, but whoever did this, I want their head. I just love, we're over eavesdropping. That's awesome. Their literal head in front of me. I don't care what it takes. Yappity, yappity, yappity. It seems the hypercast was cut short there. So we just got to hear him giving his men and women a dressing down, so to speak. Let's head over and we were upgrading our ships. So I'm going to go for a night class upgrade while we are busy battling. The Admirax is hailing us. No doubt we're being subjected to another bout of histrionics. Yeah, computer, send it to voicemail. Ugh, whatever. Whoever supplied you with the coordinates to this base, I'll need to make an example of them. Oh, don't tell me you have Willa's head. After eradicating your small band, of course. Jessa just like starts giving herself a manicure. She's just one leg draped over a command chair. She's just like using a filer on her nails. Then she yawns. Hey, you guys, did you guys hear anybody talking? And talking and talking. Well, you know, we might be able to come to an understanding. You know, he'd be a better tool to have than, well, you know. Let's see what he wants to say. No, I will not abide the Federation having a foothold in this territory. All right, you lost your chance. You came here for a fight, you will not be disappointed. Well, what is our motto? Okay, all of you, you know, listening, what's our motto? What's the motto? Say it after me. Bring it. I hope you didn't go to attach this fleet. You won't have it much longer. Yeah. You've come to the asteroid field. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're going to do pull a homeworld mission 7 on me. Don't do that. I don't like that. It will be a fearsome challenge. Let's dispense some space justice. I like to call it opening up a can of whoop. Okay. All right. So we are vulnerable now. We have lower damage resistance. The first thing that we're going to want to do is inflict a... no, we're going to want to disable the most powerful ship, which is you. You right there. He'll probably resist it, though. Defensive systems and vulnerable. I'm just trying to figure out what ship disable affects, basically. I have a feeling all of these guys are going to be pretty resistant to it. So let's take out the middle one. Ah, perfect. Direct hit. And for you, we're going to do a dimensional flashbang on you. Just because I love doing that. How cool is that? Awesome. And now we are going to do vulnerable on you. Uh-oh, Michelle is in a bit of trouble. Michelle is got, wow, they're really, she's taking a beating. So let's do a drone repair on her. Something's hitting her hard. And it looks like he resisted that, this is a difficult fight. We might not be able to get out of this one without losing somebody. I will be very bummed if we lose somebody, but exploits sensors offline. So we're gonna go for this. Yes, wonderful, doing some extra damage to this guy. He's got a lot of health. Oh God, what have I got myself into? I have no idea. I'd really like to inflict vulnerable on one of these guys. Yeah, the game resisted. Crap. The game gave us plenty of warning that this was going to be a difficult fight. And I got a bit confident. Just a bitty bit. I'm going to inflict a hull breach on... on the least... There we go. Kind of get them whittled down a little bit. And I can either inflict weapons destruction or just do a plain old bullseye. Let's go for weapon destruction on you. Yes, perfect. Excellent. And then you, I really would like to get a vulnerable in on somebody. This is defensive systems, and he's resistant to defensive systems, but we're gonna have to try. It's definitely time for supercharged polarity. Vulnerability exploited. Wonderful. Whoa! Whoa, Michelle. No. I don't like this. Stop picking on her. She can't use this drone, so it looks like she's gonna have to I'm gonna do another hull breach on, what is this? Inspired. He's like, hold fast, or something like that. On you. Perfect. Hull breach again. And dimensional flashbang again is up. Definitely going to do that on you. That causes things to be difficult for you. And then we are going to... I'm going to repair Michelle. Caleb sends help up to her, for which she is grateful. Ooh, they're really going after her. Ship disabled. Ugh. And vulnerable. Why do they keep picking on poor Michelle? Okay. I can't exploit vulnerable on this one because no one here is vulnerable, but I would really... Let me check on something. Plus, you know what? You're resistant to vulnerable. So I'm going to go for weapons destruction on you. And repair drone is still repairing 300 damage over 4 rounds. Inflicts vulnerable. You guys are all so resistant to that. I'm thinking that I might do better to hull breach and get some damage over time. You. Dang it. That resistance, it hurts a lot. Okay, I keep wanting to exploit vulnerable, but I can't change the order, which is frustrating, I will admit. They're resisting my disabling strikes, which is no good. But I have shock mine back up again. Disabled. That is so helpful. Repair drone on Michelle. That's our last repair drone, but you guys are doing pretty well. Caleb's doing awesome. For the fact that he's got a plastic ship, he's doing great. I really don't want to use broadside salvo. It's such an intense... And Michelle is already injured, but... hopefully she will resist. She did not. Her hull is breached now. Okay. She's going to take some extra damage as a result of whittling him down. But disabling strike again, or should I just... I'm going to go for bullseye just because disabling strike is just not cutting it. For the lowest, get one of these guys out if I can. Yes. Yes. All right. That feels really good because I was a little bit nervous. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to make it out of here, but... I just want to keep the hull breaches going. Dimensional flashbang, absolutely. Let's get that back up again. Just keep hitting you with that and making things really crappy for you. And what that's doing is sensors they have decreased aim and they have negative 100% evasion. So basically, if we hit them, they can't evade it. We're going to go for a hull breach on you. Yes, that helps a lot. Dumbfire missile. Resisted, but Michelle is really injured. You've gotten out of some tough ones before, Michelle. Don't go down on me now. I need you, girl. Come on. Triple shot all triple shot all enemies. Exploit sensors on offline, which will do some extra damage on this guy. Do it to it. Poker face. Wow, one down. Oh, I like that. I like that very, very much. Wow, you guys are really rocking. Okay, I'm serious. Next pizza is on me. Okay. We cannot heal. So I'm gonna keep... Well, no, I don't want to do that. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Good. Because you already have hull breach, so maybe I can... Darn it. And shock mine back up again. Vulnerability exploited. Oh, things are not looking good for Mon Capitan. Weapons disrupted. And hull breach. Yes. Ha! We don't need to retreat. Heck no. 16 dark matter for that? Seriously? Whatevs. Sir, the pirate Willa is hailing us. Yes, I'm a middle-aged lady who says things like whatevs. I've sent off the last of the resources that were promised. Make good use of them. Thank you very much, Willa. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a loose confederate of pirate fleets to forcefully amalgamate. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that sounds painful, but I'm going to wish you luck on that. Rewards, 400 materials. Was hoping for a little bit more dark matter for all of that fighting and dying, but let's go back home. Plus 12 aim to Modest Michelle, and she is now legendary, and that's the truth. The truth. Poker Face is now experienced, 2 stars on his ship, the Scooter Pooter. And did we get that tech research? We did. So, yeah, it looks like research is actually immediate. All this time I was thinking it was going to take some time, but it is not. Our water class is upgraded as far as we can go. So let's see who is in what ship. Poker Face, you are in a... It doesn't tell me exactly what the name of this ship is. Boy, these ships look beat up. Maybe we should repair you guys, maybe? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so... I'm just wondering what ship this is. That's a rogue. That's what it looks like. No, that's a marksman. Excuse me. So, over here, yeah, we need a stinger and a stalker upgrade. Don't have enough dark matter for that. Not even close, but we will keep that up. Keep that as our next focus. That would give us speed +5, evasion +5. I'd like to get something that makes Michelle's ship a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more efficient. But we could do some more exploring. I'll put Poker Face has done a lot. Modest Michelle has not done a lot of digging, so I will set her to that for a little bit. And what else do we need to do? It looks like we've cleared out the pirate clans. And it's time to go start dealing with some of these other clans out here. This is, oh, these are the Cruel. The Cruel are pretty frightening. I definitely don't want to take, what is this? This is a materials mine. A ruined facility. Too bad. What else have we got? Elders we're definitely not dealing with. I'm not crazy. A young basher and a defiler we might be able to deal with. Over here we can send... I think we're ready to go on to Return Home Part 2. I think we've done everything. I mean, we can go and, for example, defeat the enemies at the... what do we got here? We might be able to handle these. And that would, yeah, that would probably give us a nice reward too. So let's head out and handle this. I think it is doable. Michelle, I just assigned you to that, but I'm going to unassign you, I think. Can I do that? I can, good. And I wonder if you go back. Excuse me, needed to cough there. If you go back, like if you come back to the base, will you automatically go back to just digging and whatnot? I don't know. We'll see. I would definitely like to send her off. She's exploring ruins, but that's all right. She can get back to it. Days in Command 10. He has a very obedient crew, so he is somewhat resistant to crew panic. It's nice to see them coming along. And we arrive. Distress signal received. Materials mine. Oh, down here. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to go where I was going. Okay. They're particularly suited to ramming attacks, which is something that Michelle can do. Okay. Well. Wow, that's a lot of health. Oh boy. Okay, how much health do we have? You know, Michelle's doing pretty good. She's got a lot of health. All right. What are you resistant to? Weapons, systems, and weapons disruption. But you're vulnerable to hull breach. So I think we should start right out. Yep, let's start out with a broadside salvo on you. Perfect. Michelle's hull breach is a breach too, but that's the nature of business, it looks like. You. I love the dimensional flashbang. It's so cool. The graphics. And you exploits weapons disruption. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. Inflicts hull breach on you. Whoa. Ha! Too fast for you. I love it. Yes, weapons are disrupted. And that means now we are going to do a supercharged polarity and get a little bit extra damage there. And deconstruct on this young aberrant. Breaching his hull. Once again, Michelle taking too much damage, more than I'd like. Triple shot exploits sensors offline, which is you. Excellent. Vulnerability exploited. Love it. Inflicts hull breach or inflicts vulnerable. Let's do vulnerable on you. Yes, vulnerable. Perfect. Now let's work with a shock mine on you. Now you are disabled and things are getting a bit rough. Caleb is really good at evading. So now we can exploit that vulnerable with a bullseye. Do some extra damage. Wow, 318. Nice. We've whittled him down, no problem. I'm gonna just refresh his whole breach, as it were. Breach another one. And same with you. Make life miserable for you. That might take him out. Or not. These things are so ugly. They did a great job with these ships. The cruel. They're like these bug-eyed, creepy things. Like seriously, how do you drip goo in space? I think that goes against the laws of space or something, but I'm not complaining. Vulnerability on you. You know, Michelle, I'm going to give you the glory. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. I was going to give you the glory, but now I'm just going to give you a flat barrage. There's still some glory there. Definite glory available for you, Michelle, if you'd like to have it. She's like, I might be beat up, but I'll live to evade another day. Like, evade... Never mind. Okay. Exploits vulnerable. Weapons destruction. Resisted. I don't like that. I love it, though. You should definitely run away. I would advise that you run. You want to stick it out? Alrighty, then. Told ya. I mean, I told you. Poker face, level up. Okay, space combat power. You can also have dimensional flashbang, suicide run, which I don't like how that sounds. It disables your ship. It does a crap ton of damage, though. It exploits crew panicked. Plus 40 evasion for a duration of 2 rounds. This one does so much damage. And we often do crew panicked with Michelle. So it'd be nice if Michelle could start that off and you could exploit that and do a crap ton of damage. Cloak for evasion would be nice, but you're not taking too much damage. I really want Michelle. Yeah, let's go for suicide run. Because you're just that kind of guy. Modest Michelle's fleet made contact with a colony at Alpha Volantis. Excellent. So they're going to continue production. They transfer 15 crew to us. And we give them a cheery salute and leave the system. Let's bring our team back. The colony at Mulasa has been destroyed. Ooh. Okay, they're starting to tick us off here. Ugh. Really starting. Hey! Look at that, Michelle. Resistance versus crew panicked, which you don't often get hit with, but I'm happy with it. Days in command, Michelle. Look at this, 100 days in command. Really impressive. Distress signal received. Weren't we just over there? We were gone, but like 2 seconds, you guys. Fend for yourself for a second or two. Okay, so that gives us some crew resources, a little bit more dark matter. I wonder if we have enough to do some research. Not yet. We need a little more. So I'm going to end this episode here. And in the next episode, I believe we're going to go on to the next part of the chapter 2, and find out what happened to our fellow Terran brethren. Our feathered brethren. What happened to them? I want to know. But yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here for more of awesome Halcyon 6 in the next episode. And as always, thank you so much for watching.